Hello everyone and welcome to this new episode of Jerome Plays Video Games. Today we're going to play Yakuza Like a Dragon, or at least we're going to check a bit what the game has in store. So this is a game that I've already started, and we're just walking around and doing stuff here. And if the gameplay seems a little bit slow or choppy, it's because I'm actually playing this on a PS4 with the PlayStation 5 link. So we're playing this, we're streaming this to a PS4 from a PS5, and because I wanted to test that functionality, and so far it's really good. So yeah, first things first, this is Yakuza 7, but it's just called Yakuza Like a Dragon here. It's sort of a soft reboot in that it's a new main character, so you got your Ichiban Kasuga here instead of having Kiryu. But that's okay, because he's still a pretty cool character. But the other big thing is, since Ichiban is a big Dragon Quest fan, and yes, I know Dragon Quest is not a SEGA game, well, Ichiban really likes... yeah, Ichiban really likes RPGs, so all the fights are RPGs. So let's go see if we can do a side quest here. Let's go over here. And we might have a few fights along the way. So yeah, this is a really fun game. Honestly, I just voted for the Game Awards, and this was RPG of the year for me. Okay, so the fights. Ugh. So yeah, there might be a bit of like little jittery or delay. It's not the game itself, it's because we're playing this as a yeah, we're playing this as a streaming game. So as you see, it's an RPG with lots of fun elements. Like for example, you have your guy here, Nanba, who is technically your black mage, but he's a homeless man with super homeless man drunk powers. It's a little bit dumb, but a lot of fun, honestly. So yeah, this game of we're kind of a little far into the game. I think we're 2 quarters. We're not going to do any of the story stuff today, so don't worry. We're just exploring a little bit of what the game has to offer, because I know some people want to just not see any spoilers for the game, so there's going to be some mild ones, obviously. You can't play a game like this without having to see some of what the game has in store, but we're not going to get too spoilerish in... But I'll show you the other characters. So now we got a cop, we got a gangster, and we got an ex-Chinese gang lord. So let's go do more fights. The game is really cool. So I started the fight off with like a divine shot here, which does like a splash attacks. And then I'm just gonna attack this guy. I got a sword here. So yeah, this game is really cool. There was a thing in my writing class at UCAM where one of the things that people liked, and one of the things I like to teach, is the marvelousness of mundanity, or the mundane. So if you have like a RPG, action RPG set in like modern times, I'm gonna go to my party that I like the most. I'm gonna switch out the cop for the hobo, because he's got good splash attacks. But yeah, like if you have characters that if you have things, characters and items set in the real world, it's very easy to be it's easier for me to associate with these characters, for example, than with, say, somebody hunting a dragon, for example. So I thought this was really a cool... it's kind of like why people like EARTHBOUND. It's because it's sort of set... it's literally EARTHBOUND. It's sort of set in a quote-unquote real-life setting. Something like more akin to... Like, imagine if like, you'd have a Legend of Zelda, but it was set in, like... an actual prefecture in Japan, like if Miyamoto-san actually did a bug hunting video game, but like Zelda was inspired from his journeys in the Japanese countryside, like mountains and stuff. Like imagine if you managed to get this out. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. Like all Yakuza games, you have vending machines. You can find things sometimes at the bottom of vending machines. Sometimes they're worth a lot, like 1,000,000 yen, and sometimes they're worth most times they're worth nothing. You can buy drinks that restore your MP, because yes, this game uses HP MP. You can go to a lot of eating places. That's one thing I like in these kind of things, like the old James Bond novels. You can have the recommendation, or you can just go off the menu and you got all these like really cool things to eat. It's really interesting. So yeah, and you can get pissed drunk for your characters. So let's just have a bit of everything. Yeah, you can buy you can buy lettuce. Yeah.
Man, I love how Doc called these sweet and spicy.
So we have these conversations that you can unlock with characters when you eat at places, and you of course get trophies or achievements on the Xbox for this. This is also available on Xbox One and Series X. I'm playing on the PS4 version. On my PS5 with my PS4. It's what kind of meat is galbi? I think galbi is I'd go with round.
Nope, not it. Thigh meat is pretty.
Kalbi refers
Oh, it's
to
rib.
meat. Dak just means it's chicken. So dak kalbi would directly translate to something like chicken ribs.
See, I just learned
Sounds
something.
even tastier. I learned something new today.
Sure did, Ichiban.
Delicious.
Alright. Arigatou ne. Arigatou gozaimasu. Alright, let's keep following our little trail here. Let's see, are there any other activities I could show off for the game? Well, you have your taxi cabs here, but you can also like buy weapons from vendors and stuff. Like obviously you got all these things here. I'm a little further down in the game, so like even like a really good weapon is still too not strong enough for me. This guy sells kimchi that makes you go really fast. I'll just buy 10 of these. Yeah, it's a kimchi that gives you the runs, so in the game it gives you a faster turn. So you have these mini games here. I think I can play. All right, let's play some mahjong, for which I am very terrible. You're gonna get to see me play mahjong. That's fun. Let's play some mahjong.
Good time.
I'm really not good at mahjong. Okay, so east 1. So everything with east is better, I think. I'm gonna go with... So the trick to mahjong, if I remember, is you want to make sequences. So let's say that you have 6, 7, 8 of this symbol here, and yeah, whereas here I have 2 3s and 1. That's 8, I think. So yeah, if I had 3, 4, 5, I could play these. It's good to have sequences. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so let's say that I play this one. Okay, so let's say then that I'm gonna play this one, and then we're gonna play this one. Again, I'm not very good at mahjong. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna play the east again. Do I have a sequence? No, I don't. But I guess I could play this sequence here. Then I have a pawn. So I have, I was able to do something. But when you do pawn, it prevents you from doing another one of the moves later on, which is like the Nichi move or something. I am not good at mahjong. Chi. So see, as you can see, I did a sequence with some of the keys, some of the things, and the point of the game is to get rid of all of your keys, all of your whatchamacallits, the pieces. It's to get rid of the pieces the first. So if you're able to get rid of pieces faster, it's not a... that's how you win the game, basically. What can I use? What can I use? I'll use some of this. Shit, I really don't know how to play this. Let's say that I put my other thing here. I have no idea if I'm doing it right, but here we have a 5, 6, 8, 9. Damn it. Okay, let's put 5 there. We have a... Okay, this is riveting gameplay, I'm aware. We will, of course, get back to our regularly programmed Yakuza game soon. Worry not. Oh no, I don't want him to make your move. Okay, now I have... so I can try 6. Then I can try 7. Draw. Ah! Yeah, let's say that that's the best outcome I'm gonna get. Oh, and it gave me a trophy. I love how stylish the PS5 trophies are looking in this. It's just a nice little boop on the right side instead of being a little more in your face, like the older system. I just noticed we're in the Sujimon building, so we're gonna go visit Professor Sujimon. Do a lot of stuff here. I'm showing off the new town, by the way. There's also Sultanbori from Yakuza 2 and 0, and there's, of course, Kamurocho at the beginning, and possibly near the end game. I didn't say anything, but yeah. So this is Professor Sujimon, and he has something called a Suji Dex, where this is where when you fight new enemies, they appear. Like a Pokédex, so you got all these like, dumb enemies, but you got like it's just like a Pokemon game where you would have, for example, let's say that we have the New Age Hippie, well, the Neo Hippie category, and then he evolves into Peacemaker, who evolves into Bohemiarch, and then that's it. So Bohemiarch is the toughest. Or let's say that we have the Pompadour, who evolves into Rockabillion, and Johnny Gale, and then the Twister, and then you got all this. You understand? You have these characters. You have like these stronger version of these characters, and then you have a bunch of like one of the bosses is an actual excavator, and then you have Catherine the Bear and Charlotte. You have a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna get into the too spoilery territory, but you can fight a foe Onomichio, and you can do a lot of like cool stuff. Part-time hero, and one of my favorite, Jie-san, who is his name is Jie, and he's a Mister, so it's Jie-san, but he's got the mask and everything. I think it's hilarious. And then you have people like Mr. Masochist, and the baby guys come back, but that's in the commercial, so that's okay for me to tell you guys. But yeah, so Sujimon, you can take pictures if you want. There is a place to go to get your weapons forged into stronger weapons. You can also craft weapons. You can't do it from the menu, but you can access the lists from the menu, which is kind of cool. Of course, you got these pound mates are like your summon magic. Some of them are like they don't cost too much, but then some of them, like the ones you unlock near the end, like Majima and Seijima, and potentially maybe later on in the game, Kiryu-san himself, they're a little more pricey. And you have the part-time hero stuff, which is all which is all of the side quests and stuff. I'm doing my best to do them, but it's a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, there's a we can do a business mini game that's pretty cool. I finished that. There's a Mario Kart style mini game. There's a bunch of like mini games like that. So yeah, let's go to where we're supposed to go. Ah, more fights. Doot, 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 doot. Yeah, I usually start the fight with a divine shot, because that way that allows you to take out a bunch of enemies. Because it's a splash weapon, and I'm getting really strong. I'm on chapter 13, I think, or chapter 12. I'm not sure, but I'm not finished the game in any way, shape, or form. But I do have all the characters that you can have in the game, and I have a bunch of I did a bunch of the harder stuff. Right now, I'm stuck a little bit because there's a boss fight that I have to do now, which is ungodly tough. So yeah, we're gonna hop to it at some point, but yeah, so far, honestly, it's this is really cool. The streaming function, it works really well. I haven't had any like choppiness or problems with it so far, so I think it's pretty cool that it I think it's pretty cool the way it works. Let's fight these guys. Yakuza. Shouldn't be too hard. Again, we'll start with a divine shot. You can also press L2 and make the game play itself. If you press L2, they're just gonna go through attacks. What's one of the things that sucks a little bit about the auto mode, though, is sometimes they'll use some of those items. If you're hoarding some items, like some more fancy recovery items, you don't want them to use necessarily, but they do. When you level up your party, Persona 5 style, because you can have interactions with your party that makes them stronger, like just like the social links in Persona. Then you can they also get XP when they're not in the fight. Alright, just put the music a little bit louder, I think. So let's put the divine shot.
Take this. For mercy now.
So yeah, some enemies are weak to physical stuff. Some it's your basic RPG, but with a really cool. Yeah, if you press circle at the right time, you can either miss or they can you can add a resistance to your hits. Sometimes they have follow-up attacks when you're a higher level. It's a lot of cool stuff.
Easy, I'm afraid.
Okay. So that's part of the stuff you can do for the part-time hero stuff. So let's say that we go to... So we did that. Let's go to the bar. Let's go to the bar and do some more side stuff. Because that's always fun, right? Do what everybody likes to do in Yakuza, which is the karaoke. Here's another shop where you can buy some items, but this is one of the earlier ones, so everything in here is like early game stuff. Yeah. My current baseball bat hits like 145, and this baseball bat that you buy here hits like 30. So yeah, we're a little beyond that. Thank you very much. You can plant fruit and vegetables here. So we're gonna do just that. So it'll be ready in 17 minutes, and you can put a mysterious bulb. We can still harvest, and the other one's gonna take 20 minutes. Alright. Let's go to the bar, which is your base of operations in Ijincho. So this is where you'd normally talk to your characters, and you have access to a bunch of stuff, and you have the mama at the bar who you can seduce, because yes, you can have girlfriends just like Persona. However, I haven't gotten there yet, but there's apparently an Easter egg for when you get to all this stuff. You can collect or buy CDs. Ooh. Alright. Forgot I bought this. Daytona, let's fly away! Ugh. So yeah, if you're a big SEGA fan, especially of things like Shenmue and other Yakuza games, or the Ryugaku series if you prefer, it's cool to have. Then you have, of course, the songs from Persona Yakuza 0. So this is pretty cool. Let's go do some karaoke.
All right, I'm up.
And of course, it wouldn't be a Yakuza thing without Baka Mitai.
Hope you're ready for this.
So you're not singing in this one, you're doing the backups, which is cool. They give each character a song. They translated them though, so it's a little weird.
I've been a fool, and you've been childish.
No, old, sorry.
You fell down, you got her chasing sweeter dreams. Never could
Go!
hide the truth in your eyes.
Go!
That's how I knew that smile was a lie.
You're killing it!
I'm playing this on the PS4, streaming the PS5, so it's possible there might be like a tiny half-second delay, so that might be why my
Is just pulled away. So then why, please won't you tell me why you could find the words to say goodbye.
Oh, there we go. I'm just a mess. I'm lost. I'm no good at this. I'm in love. Still in love. Still in love with you. How is I try? I can't even drink no way. I love this.
Twisting my view.
Baka Mitai. Man, I'm really not good at this. But yes, I do think there's a delay. It's the delay's fault, it's not me. But the karaoke minigame has always been a little bit like... Oh, there we go. I'm gonna have the worst... I had a better grade when I actually played this, but now I'm trying to concentrate and be witty for you guys. Ugh.
You distract.
Yeah, you distracted me. That's what I'm gonna say. So that was that. So let's go back out and let's go do something. Let's go see. What's there to do that we can do really quick? Okay, let's set our sights on this here. So we're gonna walk all the way over there. I've been using a lot of what's his face, the guy's skills. So when you eat at a place, yeah, let's order the recommendation. It gives you back all your stuff. Everybody's happy with this. All right, so let's head to the... No, over here is fine. Ah, a tough enemy. The Edison of Anarchy. This is a scientist enemy. The fire is purple in this. I don't know. I find it cool. So obviously he's one enemy, so I'm not gonna just waste my thing here, but I am gonna do Essence of Assassin dive. The essences are like you unlock them with the levels and stuff, and when you have and they're usually tag teams, so you need either tag teams or their special attacks, but they take a lot of MP. But they look pretty cool. Let's do a tag team. that's one thing this game has in spades. It's style. It's just an amazing looking game, honestly.
Okay.
Like, it's not photorealistic by any chance, by any metric of the term, but it's just a cool game to play. Oh, but he's too tough for me. Let's say that I'm gonna call in one of my pound mates. Let's say that I go with.
Who wants to go?
I just don't have 1,000,000 yen, right? I can't order this. Let's say that I go with Robson the cat. Oh, I'm gonna spend all my money. No, no. I thought it was 500,000. That's 50,000. Doesn't matter.
I summon you.
So it's a little cat who thinks he's a tiger. Kind of like my cats. Wow. That's a good kitty. Alright. Ooh, level ups. Those are cool because they raise all your health and stuff. Alright, let's see. You know what? It's a long way, so I'm just gonna take a taxi. Let's just take a taxi. Let's be lazy. Let's do it. Let's fall in lava. Taxis are cool. You can do some fast travel. And you get to see the power of the PS5. This one here. So you're like, oh, loading screens, really? But like, no, it's really quick. And boom, done. Loaded already. Isn't that crazy? I played the same game on PS4 and it takes at least 2 or 3 times more. Alright, so let's defend this woman in a pickle.
Time to clean up.
Yeah, there's a lot of swearing in this game. I'll show you some muscle, motherfucker. Come get some.
Not a loser.
Watch me.
So we start off with a little divine shot, even though like these guys might be a little stronger than us. I don't know. Yeah, you see, I didn't kill a bunch of them, so then we can do Essence of Pyro Prison. That's hot. So we killed one of them. Alright, cool. And we had inflicted burns. Yeah, there's status effects and stuff. So let's see with him what we got. Let's go with Essence of Phoenix Blade on this guy here.
See some magic shit?
You want to see some magic shit? Let's do it! Okay, he's got a lot of things. Let's go with another pound mate. Let's see who we go with. Only during the day. Let's do this one. This one's cool.
Time to call a friend. I summon you.
Ah! Ooh. So dumb. So she hurts them and she poisons the ones that are alive.
Let's go.
Oh no, Namba's gonna die. I gotta heal him. I didn't notice, but Namba's got like really a low health right now. These guys hit really hard too. So let's give Namba a
Want to fight?
Let's give him.
You think you can win?
Let's give him something good.
Come on.
Takoyaki with large octopus. Yeah, let's do that.
This should help.
So now it's Nambo's turn. Since a pirate prison, but you can press start to not have to see the animations again. Like if you're in a hurry or you just don't want to see the same freaking animation cycle again, you can skip it. So let's go with Sanguine Blade Dance because it's gonna lengthen the duration of his blood, of his bleeding. Bleeding is like losing health. Let's see what you can do. Terrorizing Trample. I haven't tried this one yet. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's definitely not gonna be fun. Let's just nuke this guy with Essence of Orbital Laser. We're getting into Final Fantasy bullshit here.
Let's get nutty.
Yeah, let's get nuts, just like Michael Keaton in Batman. Sense of orbital laser. Yeah, that's a move they're gonna teach you over at the dojo, isn't it? Man, he's tough. So yeah, if you hold circle, this is Persona 5 rules, okay? So if Kasuga dies, the game is over. So whenever you have like a Kasuga who's like at really low health, you're gonna try to like bring him back to somewhat of a. Let's go with Shockin' Takoyaki. Now Green Onion. I don't have 400 HP to lose right now. But yeah, you want to. It's sort of like chess. You want to protect the king, so you always have. So you want to make sure that you have your. Let's try Pigeon Storm.
Have fun with this.
He's a homeless person with a bird. Get it? Alright, let's see what else we can do here. We're gonna Shell Shatter. It's gonna lower his defense and make him easier to hit. And I'm gonna hit him with the ultimate stack slap. This is me pimping my huge cash wad. So I killed him using the power of hitting him with money. I don't know if it actually spends money when you do that, but so you get 0 cash from this fight, but you get 100,000, I think, from this this event. So
With finesse.
yeah, it's not the end of the world in terms of not getting paid directly for things. So yeah, made 100,000 yen, which is roughly what, $1,000.
I'm in good shape.
So yeah, let's go. Let's just go over there and look at some of the visuals here. So yeah, this is a really pretty game. It's a fun game. You got your oh, there's a conversation
Dragon
here.
card, huh? Oh yeah? Is it bringing back all the...
Hey, what? What's exciting?
Hey now, takes more than a couple of go-karts.
Oh, yeah?
I'm skipping.
Well, that'll just bring out the cop in me. No, if anything, I'd say the ID photo machine is where it's at.
Right.
So you have these occasional conversations from your characters across town, and you want to listen to them, so you unlock more things. But yeah, this is basically Yakuza Like a Dragon. Obviously, I have only touched like 5% of what the game has. You have so many things to do in this game. I will be controversial and say this is Game of the Year for me. I thought it would be like Doom Eternal or something, but no, this is my favorite game. So yeah, if you thought Final Fantasy 15 was a pretty boy simulator, well, you got this game here, which is begs to differ. But anyways, yeah, that'll be that for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Yakuza Like a Dragon, get it, seriously. If you like RPGs and you like the Yakuza series, this is a no-brainer. if you're ready for one of the most Japanese style experiences you've had, where the shockingly dumb meets the incredibly violent meets the profoundly romantic and nuanced, it's a very big tonal clash, but like a lot of Eastern media. So yeah, Yakuza Like a Dragon, get it. That's it for the video. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. And don't forget to brap brap.